Hello, everyone, and welcome to Big Cat Sports. Today is our Lions versus Broncos post game. Lions winning 42-17, all around good game. Not one that we thought they were going to win with how they've been playing and how the Broncos have been playing.
Yeah, it was a return to the first half of the season. They looked like they regained some of their mojo. And looked like the team that we saw in the first half. Good offense, a defense that does just enough. Defense played very well, of course, in the first half, but they were helped out. They didn't start out well, neither did the offense. Both looked a little shaky, but they righted the ship pretty quickly, and the defense for sure, blanked them in the first half.
Yeah.
And then, the offense kept it on pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, they have Russell Wilson. He had 204 yards for a TD, got sacked twice. There was a fumble that he also had. Right, so they did all right against Russell Wilson. Overall, though, they did play really, really good defensively, both on the pass and on the rush, as they usually do with the rushing game.
It was refreshing to see the defense play as good as they did, and I think that attributes. I mean, they were blitzing Wilson the entire night, and it threw him off. He didn't look comfortable for the entire game. The offense was extremely shaky in the first half.
Yes.
Denver's, and it was just good to see an all around effort. I mean, I can't find anything bad in what went down tonight. I'm pretty satisfied. If the D can keep playing like this for the next 3 games, and especially the offense, Jared Goff, I thought did fairly well.
He did good today.
He looked a little shaky in the beginning. He looked scared. And then it seemed like as he got back to what we were used to, his offensive line gave him time.
Yes.
He gained confidence. He got better as the game went on. It was, like I said, this is what we were used to. We're going to have to deal with this. And as far as the defense goes, it's hit and miss. They got to take chances. They got to play aggressive and hope for the best. They're not that good. Sometimes they're going to get burned, and they did get burned a couple times.
Let's not get too carried away.
They're not.
We're enjoying a win.
They're okay.
They're doing okay.
I think if they play aggressive and take chances, they're going to have a better chance to cause turnovers and they're going to give up touchdowns every now and then because they're playing like that. But I think it's better than sitting back.
Yeah, Jared Goff had a really, really good day. 263. He was 24 for 34, 5 touchdowns. He did get sacked twice, but he kept control of the ball. He didn't fumble it like he has been. He didn't throw any interceptions. And even the rushing attack. Gibbs ran for 100 yards today and had a TD. Montgomery ran for 85.
Almost had 200-yard rush.
And what can we
And then
say?
our stars of the receivers, you got St. Brown, you got Laporta. Jameson Williams had 4 receptions today.
Everybody played well today as far as the
Laporta had a fantastic game. And I'll say this, as much as I will badmouth J-Mo, I think he played fairly well today.
He made one
outstanding. He had a
very good clutch
4
catches.
for 47.
Yes. I mean, even that, it doesn't sound like much, but it was.
He had a couple of big first downs.
Yes, he did. Yeah. He wrecked himself. I think he hurt his ankle for a minute.
But St. Brown was 7 for 112. Laporta 5 for 56. Jameson 4 for 47.
How many TDs did Laporta have today?
3. He had 3 touchdowns.
That guy is just money in the bank.
And even Donovan Peoples-Jones had a catch that I didn't even know that happened.
Well, I didn't see it.
I mean, you can only have so many balls go to so many places, but I even think Khalif Raymond caught a couple.
Yes. They were good on first down. They had 18 first downs. 18 passing, 10 rushes. They had 28 first downs. They were 1 for 1 on fourth down, 50% on third down. The offense was moving. They had 448 total yards today compared to Denver's 287.
And that's what we want to see. I mean,
well, we got a chance next
week. Especially with it's getting down to the wire here. What did we say with a loss tomorrow? by Seattle.
That's
they're
Monday
playing-
night.
Or Monday night. They're
Monday
playing
night
Philly.
against Philly.
We're in the playoffs.
They clinched at least a wild card. Now, with you winning today and Minnesota losing, you're going to have the chance to clinch the division in Minnesota for the first time in 30 years.
And there
do
should
it,
be
guys.
no reason why we can't beat them twice.
No.
They suck. That Mullen sucks.
And don't
They-
expect them to bench anybody through the rest of the year. Don't expect anyone
But
to
their
be benched.
defense is pretty darn good.
And CJ could be back by the Dallas game.
Yes.
So you might have
Which
CJ
would be a
back.
major shot in the
what
arm.
I would say, what I would suggest, I would hope, is
Don't play
that
him.
if we clinch the division, save him for the last game, home game. Keep him out and give him one game to warm up before the playoffs.
I think they're going to do
If
their
he
best
even needs that.
if they beat Minnesota next week, they're going to do their best to beat Dallas.
Not if, when.
I'm just saying.
Because we're doing this.
Trying to be positive.
Because when that happens. But if you do play Dallas, right, and you beat Minnesota, you will have a chance to at least move up to second in the standings. Because you
Yes.
would be ahead of the Eagles.
I'm not-
I know people don't want to think about that right now.
I know we
but
can't look that far ahead, I guess.
But that is what's going to. Don't expect anyone to get benched if you
But-
win in Minnesota. You are going to keep on playing until
Yeah.
it shows that you can't make
But-
progress in
Yeah.
the standings.
I think, like I said, the division is what our first goal should be. Once we do that, we can look at everything else.
Anything
Win
after
the
that is
division.
gravy.
Win the
Getting in the
division.
playoffs, hopefully winning,
Home playoff game,
hopefully win.
hopefully against Matt.
Everything else
Stafford.
is icing on the cake as far as I'm concerned.
So we'll see what ends up happening, who we might end up facing. I think currently, if we look at the standings right now, where we're at playoff-wise, who's sitting in that nice and lovely 6th seed for us to play?
Please tell me the Rams.
Minnesota.
Oh,
Minnesota still at the 6th seed. Green Bay is sitting in the 7th seed at a 6-7 record. And they will be playing
Jesus.
the Cowboys currently.
Wow.
With the Eagles playing Tampa. And San Fran getting the bye. That's the current, as of a Saturday before all the games happen, Sunday
It's gonna be
situation.
crazy.
So depending on what happens, right? If LA wins and Green Bay loses, they would hop up probably to the 6th seed, and you would currently be playing LA if LA wins tomorrow.
That'd be funny. Stafford coming back.
Right, Seattle's also fighting for. So just to give everybody a sense of, since we're in playoff talk a little bit,
Ooh, but
from 7 to 11, all those teams have the ability to hop into the wild card. That would be New Orleans, Atlanta, Seattle, LA, and of course Green Bay currently sitting there. The teams that are 2 games back, the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears,
Wow.
2 games out of a wild card. Now, what would you do if you played the Chicago Bears in the playoffs
Well, hopefully beat them.
after they've
I just
had
want
your
to get
number
there.
this year?
Whoever we
yeah,
play
if
is
we
just
win the
like-
division, we get there.
I just want to get there, for God's sakes.
We'll think about that after.
It's been how long? 10 years?
Since we played? Yeah,
The
it's been quite a
famous,
bit.
2015 or 2016.
Dallas game.
It's been over 30 years since we won the division.
Yeah.
So we need this town deserves a home playoff game.
Yes,
Can
they
you
do.
imagine how crazy Ford Field's going to be if we get that?
I said I'm
And
waiting.
It's good.
Because you
Good.
got this might be your last day game coming up in Minnesota.
Okay.
Just by the
Can I
way,
go to bed now? I'm tired.
no, you can't go to
Why
bed.
are you
I'm going
saying
to
that?
bed.
But it could be last day game. The next 2, we got Dallas at night, and then on a Saturday night, and then Sunday's last game of the year is TBD on the time frame. But with that being said, great win by the Lions, 42-17 again. Final score, a great win.
Root
Right.
for Philly tomorrow.
If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, right? Share the videos around. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And until next time, hope to see everybody
Go Lions.
soon.